What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again, coming at you with another Summoner's War video. Today, we just got done with our Sunday night stream, and I had quite a good time. I want to thank you all for stopping by. If you didn't get a chance to check it out, don't worry. We saved the fun parts for you in this video. Now, for those that don't know, when we stop on over on the Twitch stream at the very beginning, we have our notification squad that stops on by, and any of them can reach out to me to ask any questions with regards to their account. We can basically do an account review as well. It just so happened that the account that came on first ended up being so interesting that I turned the account review into an account roast, and then we asked the community after that one, hey, who wants to get roasted here? And it just so happens that one of our good friends and fellow followers on the channel, Peebo123, he stopped by and he's like, hey, go ahead and do an account roast with me. And if you guys don't know, he is a G3 player, so brace yourself because this was this one was a harder one to do. Now, the reason why I want to make this little clip for you at the very beginning, because even though we don't do this all the time, unfortunately I have to actually remind you guys what this entails. Now, account roasts, they are done, in good fun. It's for entertainment purposes only. Don't take anything seriously, because this side of me that you're going to see right now is not something that you generally see, right? We're just having fun. We're just mixing it up, doing something different that we don't normally do. So if you guys are interested in this kind of content, just give it a thumbs up and feel free to stop on by. Once again, guys, we stream Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you are part of the notification squad, we help out the people that need help, account reviews, questions. We do a little AMA. We do it all at the beginning of our stream before we start our guild wars or before we start a siege. So again, guys, this time is for you, whether we're just having some educational, talk, or we're just simply having some fun, doing some account roasts. That's all you got to do, man. Stop on by, have some fun with us. I appreciate you guys, all your support, and we will see you all in this clip. Okay, so Comico, tell us in the chat. You say we're taking a look at what do you think is to be the next 6-star. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your progression? Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. Somebody is asking for the next 6-star, and I see many of Nat 5s here. What do you guys say? Should we say yay or nay? Do we think Canadians trolling? Can we judge him based on the amount of Nat 5s, right? Spoiler alert, this is not a new account. I smell troll. I smell troll. Okay. Let's take a look here. Hey, this is good. This is good. Okay, for new players out there. We get a question that says, hey, what should be my next 6-star? Legit answer. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong here. Legit answer. None of these should be your 6-star. Okay, take what you have. Get into GB10, get into DB10, get into MB10, get yourself some runes, okay? So that you don't come on here live on stream and try to rock a 107 Josephine, all right? Look at the crit rate. Theo's 24% critical rate. Lead. Can't carry your Lucian, okay? Right here. You can't do that, okay? And spoiler alert, you have the elemental advantage towards everybody, so you don't even need 93% critical rate, okay? You can tone it down a little bit. Okay, you can tone it down a little bit. This is an account that says to their guildmates, hey, sorry guys, I lost the guild war match for us. It was all RNG. I don't know what happened. For whatever reason, I saw a team that was super slow, so I decided to take my super OP Lucian, Bernard Mega Lucian, and for whatever reason, he didn't crit. I have no idea why. My 285 Bernard plus my 233 Megan, for some weird reason, got covered in between by their Molong. Their Molong goes to go ahead and do a little triple stun, whatever, ripped it up, and my Lucian never went because it got stunned. I have no idea why I lost, but somebody out there does, and that's Jesus. Okay, what is there somebody that wants to get wrecked? Oh man, why does Peebo have to go ahead and do that? Let's go ahead and get it out the way, okay? Peebo, this guy right here, okay? G3 player. This is not Photoshop. I checked it. I confirmed. He actually is a G3 player, okay? He's from this guild named Malicious, and we have a lot of respectable people. There's a lot of people that I've looked up to for quite some time, but today, we're just going to keep it real, okay? Because if you haven't known, if you haven't been following the Summoners War meta, right? There's a lot of people in their community that have really mixed it up when it comes to a lot of unique teams and guild war defense, siege defense. A lot of the things that we see in guild war defense, they become meta, right? They're trendsetters. That's what they do. This guy, he's gonna show you. We're gonna show you how how he runes stuff, okay, which may look normal to you, but it most definitely is not the case, okay? Right now. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the Megan right here, okay? Megan right here, okay, is looking pretty hot right now, right? Good speed, good HP, good defense, but for whatever reason, he feels the need to get 100% resistance, okay? What I don't understand is that since this amazing skill, this multiplier is similar to like Leica's Justice, that actually amplifies the more units that die, can do some pretty insane damage, but as you guys can see, he's way too focused on the accuracy from providing the dots, providing the beneficial effect blocker, and he's not focused on what needs to be done, which of course is the critical rate. I mean, 25% critical rate is not going to carry too far. Sure, you got an 87% chance to land some beneficial effect blockers, but honestly, like, you know your Lucian's going to fail. We're not even going to look at his Lucian because we know he's going to die in the process. When your Lucian dies in your speed cleave, what do you have to rely on? It's going to be Megan. It's going to be Megan. So I highly encourage you to go ahead and mix this up here. I'm thinking attack, crit damage, attack. Okay, make sure you got about 75 to 80% critical rate. Back it up with some critical damage, and I know you're going to do really good, people, okay? Let's take a look at another one. You know, I got to give some love to a unit that I haven't seen in quite some time. For those that don't know, I like to pick random units, generally one of every single element, but today I think I'm going to go ahead and mix it up with units that I do not have. And why do I want to do that? Because generally, as an influencer, if you don't have the units, you don't have the experience to talk about it. But for those of you who don't know, I am omniscient, and so I'm going to give you the exact information that you need, okay? Now, here we go. This guy right here, Shihu, okay? He is running Swift Endure, okay? Speed, crit damage, attack. Now, apparently, speed is king, and trying to get the first turn with a unit like this is very, very important. But here's the thing about this. Now, again, I don't know if you guys saw, he is in the guild named Malicious, right? Malicious is #1, according to the Malicious guild. But the only sad thing about this is that he believes that 155 additional speed is going to be enough to be competitive in G3. Unfortunately, he did not realize that I run Violent plus 200 sets, so it's really not going to compete with something like this. Simply put, if you want to rune your Shihu fast, then you actually need to have fast runes. So I encourage you to go ahead and de-rune this, put this in your Mantra Swords, because there's really no point in using this if you can't keep up with me. Okay? Now Leica, let's take some wild guesses. Okay, let's take some wild guesses. We're thinking Vampire Will, maybe. We're thinking maybe Nemesis. No, not Nemesis. It couldn't be that. Maybe he's just one of those typical 2014 people. He just goes with that standard attacker build like Fatal Blade, right? Let's take a look. Let's see what he got here. Vampire Will. Vampire Will. Pretty standard here, if I may say so. Let's go ahead and check it out. Critical damage, speed, attack. If I recall correctly, somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, okay? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. But if I recall correctly, this Noble Blood, right? This passive says, hey, one attack won't exceed 35% of your max HP, right? Right? So this guy doesn't need to have a super high amount of HP, right? For whatever reason, he's trying to live in this 2019 meta where effective HP is paramount, and he got this high amount of HP that means nothing when it comes to the passive at hand. Then he has this measly little amount of defense and a dinky amount of attack with little to no accuracy here. I mean, don't you realize that the counter attack that you can get provides an additional attack for the Dragon Smite, which, of course, as you guys can see, inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns if you land a critical hit. How in the world are you going to land a critical hit with 7% accuracy? I mean, tell me what's going on here, okay? And so I don't know what he's thinking. And then on top of that, we already have somebody that said it in the chat right there. Corrupted Cat, if you guys can see it right here, he made the comment about despair. Now, according to Thompson, which is a well-renowned player in some of this war, if you guys don't know him, he's a G4 player, the only G4 player that I know. You know, one of the things that he told the community was trying to incorporate the elements of RNG in your composition so that you could take on people that better than you. And quite frankly, there's a lot of people better than you. So, we need to go back to 2014, 2015, and we need to take off this Vampire set, and we need to rock a Despair set, okay? I guess you probably didn't catch Island Grown 11's stream last week as his podcast. He made it pretty clear with Thompson and a few others that you know, they really need to do something with Leica. And you, of all people, from Malicious, are trendsetters. You should be the one to set up the trend set, get it going, get yourself a little despair set, let people bring back Leica the way he should be intended to, okay? So for those of you guys that are watching out there, yes, this is a G3 player, and no, you should not copy what he does because obviously he has no idea how to ruin his monsters. Thank you for watching, okay?